Sky and Sea.
Who cares?
New items have been added. All right, here's the gear. So now I was trying to go through and figure out what this gear was again. I know that the male Makote is like the ninja bard. Obviously, next to him is the tank, or the ninja monk, and then the tank. Is that the bard on the far right there?
Yes, definitely.
Bard only, or is there anyone that they would share it with? Would they probably share with machinists?
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what? The other one's all the
Casters?
mages, all the casters.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Does that mean that like?
Oh yeah, because it's got the bell bottoms.
Okay, true. So Dragoon is gonna get
Probably tank.
the tank one too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They usually do.
I don't hate these.
The top one, I'm not that into. The top selection, there's nothing in there that jumps out at me.
Yeah, nothing jumps out. Now, granted, they're not ugly.
No, they're not terrible.
They need to be dyeable, but they're not gonna be. They're not gonna be. This is the Void Arc stuff.
The next big thing, you need to be able to make your raid finder gear dyeable. Yeah,
Definitely.
All right, so the next stuff.
Okay, now hold on, real quick. Apparently, people have been saying that the one on the far left is like something from the last Revenant or something.
Remnant.
Remnant. I mean, I don't know. I've never played this game.
Nope.
But I don't know.
I own it. You want to take it?
No.
Okay.
All right, so the next
You
one
could
down.
stream it. You could stream, period.
I could. If I could sit for extended periods of time.
And
I was making
play something other than Overwatch.
Because
you're in there sitting for extended periods of time playing Overwatch, which you're also not streaming. Oh, what about in the morning when you wake up and you're not in pain and you play Hearthstone for a few hours? I mean, you could probably stream that.
Like
you could,
but
no, he doesn't. He doesn't do that either. And yet, this motherfucker had the audacity the other day to criticize me for not using the expert sphere grid when I stream. Yeah, fuck you.
What's your stream time at? What's your hours logged for the month?
Not counting show days.
And how much money were you given to stream FF11?
Some money.
Mm-hmm.
Some money.
Yeah. About that.
No, go ahead. We'll even let you come up with an excuse. Give us your excuse.
We'll just pull this. We'll just pull this thing over to the side.
The floor is yours.
Yeah.
For just a little bit of background for the thousands of people that download the show and maybe don't tune into the streams. Juxta was donated $200. $400. Holy shit!
We got $440 worth of donations that night when I challenged Juxta to stream FF11 from people who said directly they wanted to see it.
And lately, more people have been watching Nika and Escalia stream 11 than they have watching them stream 14.
I think so, and I think seeing genuine frustration on Juxta's part is something that people want to watch.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your excuse for not streaming?
Yeah, that's right.
Because we have 440 reasons why you should.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have roughly.
There's also
1,100 reasons why I haven't been streaming, and that's the amount that I'm having to pay through physical therapy that my wonderful health insurance has decided not to pay for.
But at the same time, though, you could have made a $300 dent in that.
You could have.
Yeah.
If you'd have streamed more than me.
That's right. You would have taken that down to $900.
That's true.
To be fair, he's not going to win that one.
No, he's not. Not anymore.
He wouldn't win it anyway.
If he streamed in the morning...
Okay, he might.
He'd be able to rack up those hours on us because that is when the channel is dead.
He might.
Dead.
I'm actually surprised how close Nika's come this past month.
I am really impressed. I'm very impressed. I don't know. There's a bit of a gap that I want to close here, so I'm going to see if I can do that in the next week.
Ooh, challenge accepted.
We'll see.
All right, so this next bit of gear here.
Oh, hey.
You should stream Juxta. No pressure. Here's more money for no relatable reason. Remember, no pressure.
We're going to put that into the total, so $465.
Thank you, Melkithera. All right, let's get back to this gear set here.
These gear sets are very unique.
I think that these are actually kind of cool.
Let's start with the one on the left.
Okay. All right.
What does that look like to you? Casters?
That looks like caster.
Because hold on, the next one, that has to be caster. They're not going to give two caster ones.
That's true.
So that one on the left, monk? That has to be monk and ninja.
You think?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, so I'm obviously not in love with the legs on there, and the feet are pretty. You can write them off. I do like the body and the short sleeve and whatever they've got going on with the hands. That's pretty cool.
You know what it looks like the hands are? I feel like they start just below the elbow and go down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of into that look. That's not bad. But the caster directly to the right there.
Ooh, what's up with that?
That's weird,
Reminds
man.
me of,
I like
reminds
it, though.
me of Midna.
I like it, though.
Is that a chick or a dude?
I think that's a chick.
That's gotta be a chick.
Given the stance, yeah, with the hips out to the side, I'm gonna say that's a chick.
There's not much.
But where's the
boobage there,
boobs?
though. Yeah, like they took the slider all the way to the bottom.
The head
Hashtag where's the boobs?
The headpiece is interesting, very tribal influenced on the whole thing. The skirt looks like it's like it's got some sort of feather work on it or something. And yeah, those are definitely heels on those feet pieces.
Very
there.
like Voodoo Witch Doctor Diablo 3-ish.
Yeah, yeah.
Now this next one is really cool.
So at first I was like, I don't know, but the more I look at it, the more I'm into it. The only thing that I'm not into is the headpiece.
Helmet, yeah.
Even warrior armor. I think that every single one of them tends to fall sort of in one of those general vicinities. Dark Knight, very spiky.
I've always sort of liked the scale armor that Square Enix has done, even going back to FF11. I liked some of the scale pieces of those. I'm thinking specifically of like the Zahak's mail.
Yep.
This is a little bit reminiscent of that, and I really like the thing with the shoulder too, like the pauldron, and then with the covering. That's really kind of cool. I'm into it. So
I feel like it's the first real tanky sort of armor that doesn't feel inherently paladin.
Yes.
When it comes to paladin armor, dark knight armor, even warrior armor, I think that every single one of them tends to fall sort of in one of those general vicinities. Dark Knight, very spiky, very dark, and chaotic looking. Paladins, that speaks for itself, and even warriors kind of have like this sort of primal tribalness to it. And this is the first one that is just sort of separate from all of those, but still says tank.
Yeah.
And Square Enix, please take this to heart, because this is really, really well. This is the type of stuff that we want out of armor. When you look at an armor set, you should be able to tell that's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
That is a fucking melee DPS.
Yeah.
Without it being like, oh, that could be Dark Knight armor. Like, that could pass as AF or something.
That's the thing, is that whenever doing glamour for Dark Knight, I was like, okay, if I dye this black, it could kind of pass as Dark Knight armor. And it's like, it has to be dyeable. And because it does, most everything seems like it's built for a sort of like paladin idea. And I'm into this. So let's talk about Cowboy here on the right.
It's high noon.
There you go.
Just been waiting all episode for that. All episode.
Now, while it does look cool, I am actually the most disappointed with this one, because looking at the body piece, you can tell that it's actually just a reskin of a lot of body pieces already found in the game. Think to the Sky Pirate gear that you can get from the last patch for like ninjas and stuff like that. I mean, it has like the little packs on the side. It has like that long sort of half thing over on the leg or whatever. Even the hat. With
it just
Pharaoh Sirius Hard. Didn't we get like a cowboy sort of thing through there that had like the mask coming down in front of the eyes?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you could get pretty close to this outfit already.
Yeah.
I actually think that down below where it says new recipes have been added, the screenshot just below it, the hat that character is wearing is, I think, a little bit more distinct. It's higher. It's certainly like it's got a higher point to it on the top, and the brim
has more gallons in it.
Yeah,
it reminds me a lot of Irvine, but like casual.
I actually, between this and the snow coat, you could probably put together a pretty decent Irvine, whatever his name is.
Urban warfare.
But I mean, and then of course we already knew about these crafting sets. They're basically the Ironworks version for crafting. And they're okay. If I was a serious crafter, I think I'd probably be into the body piece there. That's not bad. I mean, but crafting gear I've never really been that into, except for the ones that sort of like harken back to old Final Fantasies.